Hello beautiful friends and welcome. I'm Ash Freeman and today we're going to be having a really nice full body stretch together, and this is going to be a supportive seated yoga practice. So all you'll need is a nice safe and flat space for a supportive and stable chair. This practice will feel good for all bodies, but I am currently 22 weeks pregnant, so it has been designed with pregnant bodies in mind, in saying that you all know your bodies best. So please take breaks and modify whenever you need, and just make sure that you have your trusted healthcare providers' permission to be engaging in a yoga practice today. We'll be seated today for most of this video, but at the very end we'll stand up and just take a few last standing supported postures still with our chair. So with all of that in mind, when you're ready, let's get moving. So we'll begin today seated in our chair, feet flat on the ground, hands down on the thighs, and we're just going to take 3 easy breaths together. Inhaling for the count of 4 through the nose and out for 4 through the nose. So when you're ready, if it feels okay, you can close down your eyes or soften the gaze. And then just seeing if you can find a little more length in the spine and the back of the neck. A gentle slight tuck of the chin. And then openness and softness through the chest and the shoulders. When you're ready, take a soft breath in. And an easy breath out. Inhaling together for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 4, 3, 2, 1. In for 1, 2, 3, 4. Out for 4, 3, 2, 1. Final round. Breath in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Just take a gentle breath in here in your own time. Perhaps you sigh the breath out through the mouth, letting it all go. Beautiful. Gently starting to open back up through the eyes. And when you're ready, taking the chin down towards the chest, stretching through the back of the neck. On your next in-breath, right ear over to right shoulder, stretching through the side. As you exhale, bring the chin back down to the chest, finding some half neck circles here. So then over to the left on your next breath in. And then taking it back through center. Beautiful. Let's take one more to each direction, just starting nice and slow, starting nice and gentle. And back through center, tuning into how your body's feeling today. And back over to the left one final time. And exhale, chin back to chest. Slowly lifting the head, starting to find some gentle rolls through the shoulders. Just really thinking of opening through the chest and the fronts of the shoulders here. And then we can stay moving like this, or you might like to start to involve the elbows, the arms a little. Really just swimming open again through the upper body. And let's just take one more big circle up and back and scoop the arms up and overhead for a breath in. And then exhale, bring the hands back down to the heart. Take a moment here, breath into the heart space. And exhale, release the hands back down. We're going to take our right ankle on top of our left thigh, flexing those toes and flexing the ankle, and we're going to start to open through this right hip. So from here, take a breath in, again finding that length up through the spine. We're going to find a twist, so as we exhale, twisting over to the left, so away from that bent leg. Your breath in, again, lengthen and lift. Your breath out, perhaps deepening that twist. And taking one more full breath down to the belly and the sides of the ribs. And then exhale, releasing the twist. As you inhale, arms up overhead, taking hold of the opposite elbow. Just finding a gentle side to side here, nothing too big. Beautiful. Once more to each side, stretching down the sides of the body all the way to the sides of the hips. And then releasing the hands back down onto the shin. Take a breath in, lifting up nice and tall again. Hinging from the hips as the heart leads forward. Just finding a little more intensity and opening in that right hip as much as you can. Keeping that length up through the crown of the head, the shoulders down. Just a few more breaths here. Foot is flexed, breath is soft. Beautiful, taking one more deep breath down into that right hip. Staying for your exhale, maybe you fold a little further. And breath in, sitting all the way back up. Let's take the right leg down, extend it long, draw the toes back, we'll find a hamstring stretch. So bringing the hands down onto the thigh as we lengthen again. Heart leads as we fold forward any amount, starting to stretch and breathe into the back of that right leg now. Toes drawing back. Maybe you can reach down to your toes. Your knee can stay as bent as you need here. Just keeping the breath soft, keeping your movement gentle. Beautiful. And sitting up again nice and tall, we're going to find a supported warrior two. So right leg comes out to the side, toes facing to the side wall. Left leg is going to extend out as well, left toes facing forward. When you're ready, shoulders stay stacked over the hips, long through the back leg, arms up to shoulder height. Taking a deep breath in here, really supported by your chair. And then exhale, just seeing if we can make everything a bit longer. Let's reverse the warrior. So take your right arm up towards the sky. So we feel that length in the right side of the body here. And just take one more deep breath in. As we exhale, finding a supported side angle, forearm to thigh, left arm up and overhead. Gaze can be up or down, whichever feels best for your neck here. But really find that length through the left side. Now let's flow between those two poses twice. So inhale, reverse your warrior, paint the sky. And exhale, forearm to thigh, left arm reaches long. Once more, breath in, opening through those hips, opening through side of body. And exhale, forearm to thigh. Beautiful. Returning back to your warrior two, pausing here. And then starting to pivot open to find our wide legs here. So almost like we're in our goddess pose, knees wide, toes wide. Take the hands down onto the thighs, maybe adjusting your hips so that you're nice and supported and stable again. Now we're going to drop the left shoulder forward as we take our gaze back over the right, knees pressing out. Inhale back through center, and we'll come to the other side. So right shoulder comes forward. Beautiful. And inhaling back through center. Sitting tall, interlacing the hands behind the back, stretching the elbows, opening the chest. Taking one more deep breath in. And then exhale, a gentle release of the hands and the arms. We're going to find a forward fold from here. So again, you might need to adjust your hips. As you come forward, you'll feel what feels good in your body. Some people might like to bring the hands down just to really open and deepen. Maybe walking them forward a little bit. Just be careful you don't push your chair back. So just tuning and checking in with what you need here. Just 2 or 3 breaths here. And slowly walking the hands back towards the body, up onto the thighs, and lifting back up nice and tall. Walking those feet back towards each other. We'll take a little bit of a stretch through the arms now. So opening our elbows wide for a breath in. And as we exhale, right arm scoops underneath the left, finding our Garudasana, our eagle arms here. If you can't quite find the bind today, that's okay. Just taking the left arm across the body, softening the shoulders down. So softening the belly, breathing into the backs of the shoulders, breathing into the back of the heart, lifting the elbows if you can. And taking one more deep breath here. And exhale, releasing the bind. Beautiful. Taking right arm up towards the sky, bend the elbow. Perhaps taking hold of the elbow here for a tricep stretch. Again, lifting the heart, or option to take left hand down behind, bend the elbow and take hold of the fingertips. Drawing the elbows away from each other, up and down, lifting the heart. Beautiful. Releasing the hands, take the arms up overhead for a breath in. As we exhale, hands come back down to the heart. Staying for one centering breath down to the belly. And then exhale, releasing hands back to the lap. Let's find that on the other side. So taking our left ankle on top of the thigh, opening through that left hip, flexing through that left foot. Take a breath in as we find a little length here. And on the breath out, we twist away from that bent knee, so over to the right. Inhaling to lengthen up. Exhale, deepening the twist. Taking the breath down to the belly and out to the sides of the ribs. And exhale, releasing again to center. Take the arms up, taking hold of opposite elbow. Again, just finding that little gentle shift from side to side. So it's only really small. We don't want to fall off the side of our chair. Beautiful. And then coming back to center, hands down to the shin. Breath in, lengthen up here, hinging from the hips, heart leads as we fold forward, lengthening through the crown of the head. Breathing down into the outer edge of that left hip. And keep drawing the pinky toe edge of the foot back towards the knee as well, so we're not collapsing through that ankle. Breathing, being where you are. Beautiful. And then slowly coming all the way back up, releasing that left leg out in front of you, flexing the toes as we find that hamstring stretch, hands down to the right thigh. Breath in, drop the shoulders, lengthen the spine. Flex the toes as you exhale, fold forward any amount, maybe taking hold of the toes, otherwise just keeping the hands to the thigh, the length in the spine. Inner and outer edge of that foot drawing back evenly here. A few more breaths where you are. Beautiful, then lifting back up nice and tall. And we'll take our warrior two to the other side. So left foot facing towards the side wall. Right leg extends out behind, toes facing towards the front of the room. Shoulders stacked over the hips, gazing over to the left fingertips. Beautiful. Just take a deep breath here, strong in your warrior, supported by your chair. Exhale, arms and legs lengthening out. As we inhale, reversing the warrior, left fingertips to sky, breathing into that left side of the body. And as you exhale, taking the forearm down, starting to find your side angle pose again, strong through the upper body here. Let's flow that twice. Breath in, reverse. Breath out, forearm to thigh. Once more, nice and flowy, nice and smooth. And exhale, side angle. Returning back to your warrior two. And then slowly starting to open the legs back again. This time keeping the backs of the hands down onto the thighs. We're going to take the left arm up towards the sky for a side stretch. And then exhale, come back to center. Inhale, breathing right arm up to the sky. And exhale, coming back to center. Again, interlace the hands behind the back. Take a big chest stretch here. Maybe taking the gaze to the sky for a moment. And take one more full breath in. And exhale, slowly start to bring the feet back towards each other. We'll take our arms to the other side. So sitting tall, opening the elbows wide. And then taking left arm underneath the right for Garudasana, or again, that right arm can just be across the body. So just spreading open through the backs of the shoulders, softening the shoulders down, softening the belly, softening the breath. Notice if we're holding any tension in the face, can we relax the jaw, the eyebrows, the cheeks? Taking one more deep breath in. And exhale, releasing the arms, taking left arm up, bending the elbow for our tricep stretch. Again, opening proud the front of that chest here. Drop the shoulders. The option was to take right hand down and behind, finding the fingertips, breathing open again. Beautiful, releasing the arms, taking the arms both up and overhead, gazing to the sky. And exhaling, bringing the hands back down to the heart. Taking a deep breath in, lifting the chest. And then exhale, taking the hands down. Beautiful. So now we're going to come to standing. So really nice and slowly standing up. And we're going to come to the back of our chair. So the back piece of the chair facing towards you. So we're going to take a little bit of a variation of our downward facing dog. Hands onto the chair. Start to walk the feet back. Keep the knees as bent as you need as we find length out through the arms and the sides of the body. So you might like to shift the hips a little. You can keep those knees really nice and soft. If it feels okay, you can let the head hang down a little, let the chest soften down. Just pausing here for a few breaths. Just let that belly relax. Let the chest relax down. And taking one more breath in where you are. Maybe sighing that breath out. Beautiful. Press into the hands as you start to lift up again. Walking the feet forward. And we're going to come into a little bit of a lunge. So right foot stays forward, left foot's going to step back. The toes are out at a really slight angle here, heel down on the ground behind you. Straighten the front leg. We're going to tuck the tail under. Keep the shoulders and the chest nice and broad here. From here, we're going to start to work forward with that right leg, but I want you to stay grounding down through the back heel. So we're really feeling a stretch through the back of that left leg, through the calf, maybe a little through the Achilles, but also through the front of this left hip. So maybe we squeeze that left glute a little as well, just to add a little bit more spice. Beautiful. Taking one more deep breath in. And as we exhale, come all the way forward. We're going to take hold of that left foot for a quad stretch. So finding the foot, lifting up tall again, just maintaining that support of your chair. See if we can draw the knees back in line with each other, keeping the inner thighs together if you can. And taking one more full breath in. As you exhale, really gently releasing that foot. We'll come to the other side. So stepping right foot back this time. Straighten the front leg, tuck the tail, ground down into that back leg, into the heel. Then start to lunge forward, maybe squeezing right butt cheek to find that opening in the front of the right hip. Beautiful. Adjusting the lunge however you need in your hips, in your body today. Taking one more breath in here. And then exhale, coming forward. This time finding the quad stretch with the right. So finding that right foot. Bringing the knees together, lengthening the spine. Pausing for just a moment. Beautiful. And then gently releasing the foot. We're going to turn our chair or walk around the front of our chair now, finding a wide leg supported forward fold. So bringing the feet wider again, we're going to take the hands down onto the chair. Take a breath in, lengthen out through the spine. And as you exhale, keeping those hips in line with the heels, slowly starting to maybe come down onto the forearms. Maybe you start to walk the hands even further forward. Some people might even like to be a little bit further back so that they can really stretch out through the shoulders as well. But just however far feels good for you today, the wider your legs, the more comfortable this generally feels. But I know a lot of things change in our hips when we're pregnant, so just being really mindful of what you need and what feels good today. Just keeping the quads slightly active and engaged. Beautiful. Then starting to lift the chest again, up onto the hands. Bend your knees, slowly bringing the feet back together bit by bit. Coming all the way up to standing, taking your time. And we'll finish sitting back down onto our chair. So sitting back down, when you're ready, again, feet flat down. Where we started, hands down onto the thighs. With your breath in, take the arms up and overhead, lengthen the spine. As you exhale, bring the thumbs down to the third eye. Taking a breath in here. And exhale, releasing hands back to the lap. 3 breaths here. In for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. In for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Final round in 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the hands to the heart for an easy breath in. Open the mouth and sigh the breath out. Bowing the head inwards. May we all be happy. May we all be healthy. May we all enjoy our lives and our days with ease. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you to the lineage of yoga and for all of the hearts and hands that this practice has passed through over thousands and thousands of years to allow us to be in this space together. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.